Okay, guys, so today we will be solving the day one data types of the 30 days of code challenge. So let's start. Now, the author of this problem is Alison P. The difficulty level is easy, the maximum score is 30, and as of now, around 0.58 million people have solved this. Now the objective says today we are discussing data types. Check out the tutorial tab for learning materials and an instructional video. So this is the tutorial tab. If you want to learn something about this concept, you can go here. Task is complete the code in the editor below. The variables id and s are already declared and initialized for you. You must declare three variables, one of type int, one of type double, and one of type string. Read three lines of input from stdin according to the sequence given in the input format section below and initialize your three variables. Okay, so we have to take input and initialize them. Use the plus operator to perform the following operations. Print the sum of I plus your int variable on a new line. Print the sum of d plus your double variable on a scale of one decimal place on a new line. Okay, concatenate s with the string you read as input and print the result on a new line. So first we have to add the integer we took with I, then print it, and then we have to add the double value we took with d to a scale of one decimal place and print it. Concatenate, which means add the first string s with the string we got as an input and print that on a new line. If you are using a language that doesn't support using plus for string concatenation, example C, you can just print one variable immediately following the other on the same line. Okay, so this is a tip, very useful, and we will be programming in C now, so this will be useful for us. The string provided in your editor must be printed first, immediately followed by the string you read as input. Okay, so we need to print both of them serially. The input format is the first line contains an integer that you must sum with I. The second line contains a double that you must sum with D. The third line contains a string that you must concatenate with S. Okay, the output format will be print the sum of both integers on the first line, the sum of both doubles scaled to one decimal place on the second line, and then the two concatenated strings in on the third line. Now the input is 12 4.0 and is the best place to learn and practice coding. Okay, the output will be 16 since the value of I is 4. Both the sum of both of the numbers is 16 and the value of d is 4.0, which is added to 4.0 to become 8.0, and the first string s, which is already given, is hackerrank. So hackerrank is the best place to learn coding. Okay, the explanation is when we sum the integers 4 and 12 we get the integer. This we already did. Okay, now here is a tip, you will not pass this challenge if you attempt to assign the sample case values to your variables instead of following the instructions above and reading input from stdin. Okay, so we expand this. So these are the variables we already have, and we have to declare second integer, double, and string variables. Okay, so we simply name them int a, make sure it is small, int a, on another line double b, and char c, this will be our string. Okay, and then we have to take the input. Okay, so we use the scanf function here. Scanf, since we are taking the input of an integer, we will use %d comma ampersand. The value of the name of the variable is a, so a, ended with a semicolon, again scanf, and then we'll use percent lf. Okay, for double we use lf, which means long float. Okay, so we use percent lf and then comma and then ampersand. The variable name is b, ended with a semicolon, again use scanf. Then we have to take a whole string as a line input. Okay, so we use percent in brackets upper arrow backslash n bracket close. This one will be our input. Okay, and we insert this in C, right, ended with a semicolon. Print the sum of both the integer variables on a new line. Okay, so printf, and we have to print the sum, right? So we simply write the first variable is I. Okay, I plus a, so this will print out the sum. Remember, printf is the function that is used to print something on the screen in C language. Okay, then we have to printf uh, the sum of the double. Okay, so let's declare another double, right? Let's declare another double which will be used to, let's declare this as DOU. This will be our double value, and this will be assigned the sum. Okay, so B plus D is equal to DOU, right? So DOU we write after this these three scanfs. DOU is equal to DOU is equal to B plus D, right? So we simply print DOU. Then we have to concatenate the strings, which means we have to continuously print both strings. Okay, we have to print all of these in a new line, so we'll put backslash n after I plus a. Okay, and after this also we'll use backslash n, and we have to print both of the strings, right? So print and side brackets we'll use we also use percent s here, right? We forgot to print put percent lf here. Okay, so here we'll put percent lf, put a comma, and then write BOU, and put 0.1 here because we have to print that only up to one decimal place, right? So we'll put that here, and we'll remove this and put percent %t. Okay, and backslash n. Then we have to give a comma and then print I plus a. And here we have the string. Don't put a space between those strings. We'll print them continuously, percent s, and then we print the first string is s and the second string is c. Okay, we put this. Okay, the s will be the variable should be printed first. We remembered that because s is the first character array. Okay, the first string, and we run the code. Compilation error, it is giving a compilation error. The array size is missing in C. Okay, the second is format this expects argument of type char star. Okay, it has a type char bracket star, and this error is bow is undeclared. First using this function Bow. Okay, this will be dow. Okay, we wrote bow. This will be dow. So let's see, one error should be removed. Okay, one error is removed. The second is the size of this is not specified. We'll put the size. Let's say 1000. Okay, let's say 1000. Again, run the code. The size. Okay, so we are getting some bad output here. Our output is 8.0. Okay, we have to print uh, next line. Okay, after the long float we print the next line and then we again check it. Okay, it's still giving us something problematic. uh, the third output has some errors. Let's check what is the problem with the third output. So this one is percent %s, this one is again percent %s, and S is hacker rank, C is 1000, C is scanf. Okay, this is giving us a problem, so we'll write percent star C. Let's see if this solves the problem. Okay, this isn't clear yet. Right. Let's use an array. Okay, let's use a for loop. Let's use a for loop. Let's declare a variable counter. I is already declared, so let's declare it j is equal to 0. We'll use this to take input for j is equal to 0. J less than 1000, j plus plus. Right. Scanf is okay. This will create another problem. This will have to repeatedly take the input. We want the input in a single line, so we keep it that way. Okay guys, so we changed the input function a little bit. Before this percent sign we have to use a space so that the input gets into C array correctly. So we change this and the code will run perfectly fine now, right? So the sample test case has been passed. Let's submit the code. Okay, so both the test cases have been successfully passed. I'll meet you in the next problem. So we got your first star in 30 days of code. So let's continue. I'll meet you in the next problem. Till then, take care. Bye bye.